Hey everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. Alright, last time we caught ourselves our second team member, Scooby or Growlite, and we took on the Sprout Tower. And in this episode, we're going to be taking on the first gym in the game. Hey, I'm no trainer, I can give you some advice. Believe me, if you believe a championship dream can come true, if you believe, now listen. The grass type is weak against the flying type, keep this in mind, and that's all it's going to say. It's not going to say that also bug types are weak against the flying types, and that electric types, and rock types, ice types, and other stuff are strong against flying type. But whatever, Abe is going to have a Spearow, which probably not going to have too much of a trouble for Scooby. Let's go ahead and go for the Ember. Gotta go for the Ember! And that should do a decent amount of damage. It's a 2-hit KO, it's going to pick me. And it's only going to do 6 damage, so I'm not too worried about this Spearow at all. It's gonna go for... Ah, he's better! Yay! Burn! That was awesome! And this peg is not going to... It's only going to do 3 damage thanks to Burns having your attack. Whatever. Defeated Abe! This can't be true! It's impossible! This is Violet City Gym! Let's go and fight this trainer over here. The keyword is guts! Those here are training day and night and day to become our Pokemon Master! Come on! I don't actually know what that S stands for there. But all of these trainers are required in Gold, Silver, Crystal, but not in Hard Gold or Silver. Then you can just get past them. But I recommend fighting them because I think there's anything wrong in fighting them since they give us some experience, and experience is always a good thing. As I said before. And Ember is a 2-hit KO on the PG, and it's going to tackle me for a whole 5 damage. Did way too much damage. Let's go for another Ember and take out the PG with the useless critical hit. Oh well, I'm not going to complain about critical hits. Another PG, okay then. Want to get destroyed? Let's let you get destroyed, I guess. 2-hit KO again. Yeah, burn! Now the tackle is not going to do anything at all. All 3 damage. Wow, I can't believe how lucky Scooby has been since I got him. He must have been the lucky number 4. He really must have been the lucky number. Lucky number 4. Rod was defeated. Gah! Did he just try to sound like a bar? Anyway, here we have the gym leader, but let me go ahead and heal up my Pokemon before I take him on. And now that I'm all healed up, and before I take on gym leader, I recommend you heal up your Pokemon, have your game saved, and then have the Pokemon up front that you want to have up in front. And whenever you're prepared, you can take him on. I'm Falkner, the Violet Pokemon gym leader. People say you can clip flying type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Alrighty then, this is our first gym battle, and it's against Falkner. Falkner is going to lead off with a Pidgey at level 7, normal flying type, with the moves Tackle and Mud Slap. So Pidgey isn't really too hard. The trainer before Falkner had 2 Pidgeys, so you know what you're up against. So shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, the only thing that would concern you is Mud Slap, since it will always lower your accuracy, which is kind of annoying. If you start with Cyndaquil or you got a Growlite, the Mud Slap is going to be a super effective hit. But overall, Pidgey isn't too bad. And next up on his roster is going to be his main one, his Pidgeotto, level 9, normal flying type, with the moves Tackle, Mud Slap, and Gust. This thing isn't really too hard, but I have no idea how Falkner managed to get a Pidgeotto that's only level 9. But anyway, the only real problem that I can see here is if you started with Chikorita or if you have a Bellsprout, since Pidgeotto isn't really too strong and your Pokemon should be in a pretty high level, decently high level. Come on now, hit with Ember. Oh, I missed! And Gust is going to hit Scooby, and oh, 1 HP Silver. Come on, yeah! And I think Ember is going to be enough to take out the Pidgeotto. Yes, it is! It is awesome, Scooby. Awesome. Darn, my dad cherries third Pokemon. Alright, take this. It's the official Pokemon League Zephyr badge. That was awesome. Scooby's really having a lot of luck this far. Zephyr badge is the badge. Raises the attack power of Pokemon. It also enables Pokemon to use Flash if they have it anytime. Here, take this too. And you receive TM31, which is Mud Slap, which has nothing to do with flying type Pokemon, so I have no idea why it's Mud Slap, I don't know. Contains Mud Slap. In Hard Gold to Silver, he will give you Roost, which is a much better move than Mud Slap in my opinion. But anyway, we're only 6 minutes in, so usually I like to keep only gym and gym leaders in only one episode. But I think I'll continue on here because I don't think... yeah, let's just continue on. And we're going to get a call from Professor M. Hello, Emil! We discovered something about the egg! My sister is at the Pokemon Center in Valo City. Could you talk to him? Sure! I could talk to him and you didn't even say goodbye. You just clicked on me. Thank you very much. In Hard Gold to Silver, you will have to go to the Pokemon Mart to talk to the guy. Which actually reminds me of something. That I'm going to buy a few stuff here in the Pokemon Mart that I'll need. Let's see, escape rope, 550 Pokédollars is it's a lot of money, or not a lot of money, but it's a amount of money at this point in the game. But it's recommended that you buy one, or that one that you get at Sprout Tower that you only walk out but I didn't walk out. But yeah. Anyway. Yes, long time no see. Professor asked me to find you. That's another favor to ask. Would you take the Pokemon egg? Sure, I'll take it. I mean, why not? Hatch until it grows in the egg. This has to be with other active Pokemon to hatch. Emil, you're the only person we can rely on. Please call Professor when that egg hatches. So basically, eggs. This is an egg that you receive. I think everybody knows what this egg contains, but. So I'm not going to spoil it for those of you that don't know, which is probably like 1% of you. Or I don't think it's even that. But anyway, it is closer to hatch when you walk, when you go around. So let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon and then continue on with our journey of Epic Quest. And there's 2 different routes you can take here, or 2 different ways that you can take down this way here. Let's go ahead and grab this berry here, this Cure Berry. Heals paralysis if you didn't know that, but there's a route down here, Route 32. You can't pass this guy until you have defeated Falkner, and up here it's going to be a patch of grass in, I believe, in Gold, Silver, and Hard Gold to Silver, where you can catch Mareep, which can help you in the gym battle, since Mareep is a electric type Pokemon, a very good electric type Pokemon, may I add. And here is the Ruins of Alp, where they say visitors welcome. Visitors welcome. Okay then. Up here is where you can also get your way here in the Ruins of Alp. Remember this Route 36 where I caught the Growl Lake, which you can also only find in the daytime. So yeah. See, what is this place? This is the Research Center, the Authority on the Ruins of Alp. And here we have Mystery Stone Panel Chamber. Let's go in here. And this guy is going to stand over here. Recently, strange cryptic patterns have appeared. It's odd, they weren't here a little while ago. Should take a look at the walls. Sure, I'll take a look at the walls. See what the walls has to say to me. Patterns appear on the walls. That says escape in unknown letters. So basically, pull out your bag, thank you very much. And go down to your escape rope and use it. And after you've done that, something will happen in here. Oh my god! It opened up for us! Oh, there's another huge hole! It's big enough to go through! Why doesn't he go through? I don't know. But here we can grab some pretty nice items. A Poison Cure Berry. A regular berry. And where we got more here. We got some heal powder, which I believe is like a potion, but it makes your Pokemon not like you. And you get an energy powder, which I believe is like super potion, but has the same effect as heal powder. Up there you can drop down where the unknown, or at the bottom of this place. Ice on his back, scan the area. Here you can solve a puzzle. So let's go ahead and solve that puzzle. There's a few different puzzles here, but I'll get into them when we can access them, since you can't access all of them right now. Because you need surf in order to get there. So let's see. This one there. I recommend you take the edges first, or the bottom one, or yeah, the edges first, the top corners. This one is it there or here? I think it's there. Looks like that. And this is a Kabuto if you didn't notice already. Maybe I can do this first attempt. It's those two down there that I'm not 100% sure about. Yeah, I did it without failure. So awesome at solving puzzles. But we are going to drop down here. It's a strange presence here. And down here you can find unknowns, which is a small. It's not a great Pokemon at all. It's mostly for like collectibles, I guess. There's unknowns for every letter in the alphabet. And if you collect them all, you only get and something that you can print out on your Game Boy printer or something. So it's nothing that you. I mean, if you want to collect the unknown beam, I guess just for something fun, but I don't know. While exploring the ruins, we suddenly noticed an odd presence. We all got scared and ran away. You should be careful too. Hide a huge secret. He thinks it hide a huge secret. Down here you can surf, and whenever you unlock a new area or complete a new puzzle, new unknowns will appear. Yeah, that's basically it. It's not too exciting, that place. But let's go and talk to this guy actually. There's some good Pokemon there. Must be from the training you gave them around Violet City. Trainers of the game must have been especially helpful. Souvenir of Violet City, take this. It increases the power of grass type moves. And you receive a miracle seed, and as he told you, it raises the power of grass type moves. So let's go ahead and give it to Akina. I mean, why not? Not like any of my other Pokemon is going to have it. Okay, it cures status problems, heal powder and energy powder. Restores HP by 50. Let's go ahead and give Akina the berry. No, not the berry. Miracle Seed, jeez. And then let's go ahead and give Scooby the berry. Just in case, I mean. I have a lot of them, so why not? Let's see. Let's go ahead and go through this grass. Here we have a tree that you have to cut down, but we don't have cut yet, so we can't do anything about that yet. I haven't seen you around before, so you think you're pretty tough? Yeah, I think I'm pretty tough. I mean, I beat the gym. That means I must be a very good trainer. Albert is going to have a Rattata. Just like any other youngster, he has a Rattata. Just like Joey, just like Mikey, and other youngsters in the world. Let's go to ember this thing, and it's almost a 1-hit KO. And Tackle is going to do not too much damage, even though it's same type attack bonus move, aka stab. See, next up is a Zubat, which I'm just going to stay in now. Zubat is a pretty fast Pokemon, but it's kind of annoying since Zubats like to confuse you, use Supersonic and stuff like that, and it seems like it always hits. And it can use Leech Life, like will suck your life or suck your soul. But it's only going to do 1 damage since Scooby resists it. And Ember is going to be enough to take out the Zubat with a critical hit. Awesome. You're strong. I'm very strong. So let's actually search through the grass here, because there's one particular Pokemon I'm looking for in this area. And it's not a Rattata. And from that battle, Scooby grew to level 12. Awesome. You can find guest lists in this place too, which I didn't even know, so it's kinda neat if you want to have a good special attacker. And here we go! The Pokemon I was looking for, a Wooper! Yeah! I always wanted to use this thing, since I don't think I've ever used a Wooper, so let's go and buy it. Should probably been a better idea embering it. Yeah, it would have been a better idea embering it, or use Ember on it. God damn it! Now I have to find another one. And here we go, the second Wooper. This one is also level 4, but this one is a male, which I don't... I need to come up for a nickname for this Wooper, because I don't have one right now, to be honest. Oh! Critical hit! Come on, that was a critical hit I didn't even want. Come on, Scooby. Come on. And finally I found yet another Wooper, so... Come on, Scooby. Let's not crit this one too. As I said, like, I think the first episode I said I would use a ground-type Pokemon, and this is our ground-type Pokemon I'm going to be using. It's also... It's war ground-type, so it only has one weakness, which is grass. Which is very nice to have. Let's just go ahead and throw this Pokeball at it, and hopefully get it. There we go! Finally caught ourselves a Wooper! The Waterfish Pokemon. A mucus membrane covers its body. Touching it barehandedly will cause a shooting pain. And yes, I want to give it a nickname. And it's decided. Its nickname is going to be... Upa! Which is the Japanese name of Wooper. I think it sounds like a joyful name, and Wooper always seems very, very happy to me. So here we go. Already our third team member, we're only on the third episode. Here we go, Upa! The Wooper, so let's go ahead and put him up in front. By the way, I also got a Hoot Hoot off screen. Just have something later on in the game that knows fly. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Having a Pokemon with fly. And let me just go ahead and go back to Violet City and heal up my Pokemon. And now we're back on Route 32, and when I get fly later on in the game, I usually don't have a flying type Pokemon for whatever reason. I always forget to catch one, so I'm just going to have my Hoot Hoot right now, as I'll use later. Oh, it's not a member of my team, but it's just a slave. I'm going to use it as a slave. But anyway, we have ourselves a Picnicker here. Picnicker Liz, and she's going to have a near-run female, which Upa is probably not going to have too much of luck with. So I'm just going to get out of here, and let's bring in Scooby, because that Nidoran is probably going to have something like Poison Sting or Double Kick, and I want Scooby to take care of it then. I should probably give Upa Whoop. Should I just call it Woopa? Oh, Upa. Why do I say Woopa when it's obviously Upa? But anyway, let's go for an Emperor. I'm probably going to give Upa Mud Slap. Yay! Critical hit! Mud Slap, so he has another move. It's not... I mean, I don't think I'm going to use it on any other Pokemon than Upa. So let's go ahead and see, where do we have the Mud Slap? There we go. And let's give it to Upa. Yay, Upa learned the Mud Slap. How useful. And let's see, over here we got an item. Let's go ahead and grab it. And it's a Repel, which I could use now, but I won't. There's two different routes you can take here. You can take this route down here, or you can take that one to right here. So we have a battle here with another Picnicker, but this guy, this time a guy, jeez, Roland, he's going to have a Nidoran male. So maybe Upa can do something against this Nidoran. With Mud Slap, let's see if I can do anything. Let's see how much Tackle does. It does enough that I won't stay in. Wow, that was a critical hit, jeez! Let's go into Scooby again. It's good because it's going to have an easy time against Nidoran. Unfortunately enough, Upa is in a pretty low level now, so I have to switch him in, have him up in front, then just switch him out so I can get the experience points that he needs. So let's go ahead and ember this Nidoran male and take it out. And Upa is going to grow to level 5. Awesome. And I defeated a camper, Roland. Not a picnicker, but a camper. This is disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. You weren't very strong. Let's actually spray the repeller we got now. Because I want to. I want to run into any wild Pokemon, even though I can just cut them out or something. Let's go and grab this Great Ball over here, which is great! Let's go ahead and go down here and run into wild Pokemon. Of course, that Rattata. Speaking of Rattatas, there's Joey again! Joey, how are you doing? This is Joey, got a minute? How are your Pokemon doing? My Rattata's ready to go. Just like always, it's the only one I have. I'm going to become a great trainer with it. Oh yeah, I took down a Poliwag in the wild the other day. I don't care about Cakewalk? Do people say that? Cakewalk? No, it's a cakewalk. Not like a piece of cake, but a cakewalk. Found some good Pokemon in the grass. I think they'll do it for me. You think they'll do it for you? Okay then. I might switch up Upa's nickname if I can't get the feeling of it, or I don't know. But he's going to have a Whooper, and the name raider is in Goldenrod City, which is not too far ahead. So maybe I'll switch Whooper's nickname up a bit, so it's something that I can actually say without failing. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Does a whole 2 damage. Let's go for a Razor Leaf. And the Whooper is 4 times weak against grass type moves, so this is going to be a piece of cake. Yeah, and Whooper didn't even stand a chance. And by the way, you can only find Whoopers in the night. If you're trying to find one here in the day, that will not work. Gordon, darn, I thought I could win. It felt so, but you were wrong. And up here is some fishermen that we can fight. Really good at both fishing and Pokemon. Not about to lose to any kid. You're not about to lose to any kid, you'll say? Well, how about a man? With a Whooper. With an almighty Whooper called Upa. Let's actually get out of here since I can't do too much to a Goldeen. And hopefully enough that Goldeen can't do too much. Of course it has to use Supersonic. That's to be annoying. Like always, let's go for a Razor Leaf. And it has Peck, okay, fine. That's super effective move. That does a decent amount of damage. Come on, Akina. Snap out of confusion. Come on, Akina. Don't get hit in confusion this time. Don't get hit in confusion, please. Please, I beg you. No, come on. Let's use ourselves a potion, shall we? I should probably use the bitter berry in the first place. But now he's going to go for yet another peg, and I think I'll just use another potion so I get back to full health. I think that's the smarter choice. Unless he could hit me with a peck and I could hit myself in confusion, and that would be annoying. So let's go ahead and go for a Razor Leaf, shall we? Yeah, confused no more. Come on now, take it out, take it out. I don't think it will take it out. But I can hope. No, it won't. Yeah, he's going to peg me again. Fortunately enough, he didn't use Supersonic again. Let's go for another Razor Leaf and just take out the Goldeen. This annoying Goldeen who likes to use Supersonic. And Upa is going to grow to level 7. Awesome. He's getting up there, don't worry. Oh! I'm going to check how much experience on each. Try to rush things. And you can also talk to... Mom! Why do all the people call me when at the wrong time? And she bought some for our money that we can pick up in the PC. And if you talk to this guy again, he will give you your phone number and you can rematch him, and he will tell you when there's a krillfish here that you can fish up if you want to, whenever you got in a fishing rod. So let's go ahead and go up here, because there's 2 more trainers here that I'm going to fight. Whoa! You made me lose that fish! Was it a Magikarp? Because if it was a Magikarp, I don't care too much. But if it was a Gyarados, yes, 4 Pokemon, Justin is going to have a Magikarp. Of course he's going to have a Magikarp, of course! Super Fisherman. Now we're back to this good old Magikarps. Back in the Unova region, we didn't even have to fight, I think, 1 Magikarp. So we're back to fighting Magikarps now, and they're not going to give out like any experience at all, so it's kind of pointless that I'm actually staying with Upa here, but I just want to take out this first Magikarp, because the only move that this Magikarp is going to know is Splash, until they grow to level 15, then it will get tackled. But yeah, Mud Slap, let's just go for it again, and take out this Magikarp, and then I'll switch out to Akina. Critical hit, of course I get a critical hit when I don't need it. See, 21 experience, that was so worth it. Another Magikarp. Switch out to Akina since... And I completely forgot to check how much experience points I needed to let Akina grow a level. I actually want to check. 2 experience! Wow! That's like, I don't know, 2 experience. Which hopefully this Magikarp will give out. Because Magikarp always gives out like no experience at all. And by no experience I mean 21. Kina grew to level 13. Such a hard battle. Such a hard Magikarp to fight. Here we got yet another Magikarp. Jeez, but this one is a level 15, so this thing can actually hurt us with a tackle. But it still does nothing, even though it's 2 levels higher than us. Let's go ahead and go for the Razor Leaf and take out that Magikarp. Awesome. And only get like 63 experience. This is so pointless. Why would anyone have 4 Magikarp? And good thing I made him lose that fish, or else we have to fight 5 Magikarps. That would not have been fun. But yeah, Magikarp goes down to a Razor Leaf. And I defeated Justin. Sploosh! Not Splash, but Sploosh! Can't collect events, and fishing and Pokemon is the same. And here we got yet another fisherman that I'll fight for the sake of fighting him. And hopefully this guy will not have Magikarps. Henry is going to have a Poliwag, okay. So it's not a Magikarp, which is a good thing, but it's level 8. Unfortunately, it's yet another thing that Upa can't handle at the moment, because it's only in level 7, but he'll grow pretty I think! Of course the Poliwag has Hypnosis! And the Akina is going to be asleep, and I don't have any berries or anything that can heal us. I can use that heal powder, but I don't want the Akina to get mad at me. And Bubble is not going to do anything either way. It's only going to do 1 damage. You can see it goes very slowly, so I think if it could do 1 damage, it would do 1 damage. Or 0 damage. I mean 0 damage, but I'm talking about 1 damage. And Bubble yet another 1 damage. Yay! Akina finally wakes up and goes for Razor Leaf. And that is going to be able to take out Poliwag with a critical hit. Useless one, of course. So let's go ahead and bring back in Upa, since he has another Poliwag, so I can get some more experience. So, go Upa! Even though you're not going to really be in the battle, but yeah! No! Now it's going to try to run. I'm not a coward! I'm a man! With balls of steel! And it's going to bump me again. Or not again, but we can say again. I mean, it's... misclick, of course! Hopefully it's not going to go for Hypnosis now. That would be really annoying if I made a misclick and then it would go for Hypnosis. So let's go for a Razor Leaf. Oh! Thankfully it missed its Hypnosis. And thankfully Razor Leaf hit, and it's going to be able to take out that Poliwag. So that's it for Mr. Henry. Splash? Okay. He's a smart guy. He says Splash, but the other guy says Sploosh. For whatever reason. And that is going to almost be it for all the trainers in this route. We have a Pokemon Center here. Would you like to have this tasty nutritious Slowpoke tail? For you right now, Only for you, very good price. Only 1 million Pokédollars, and we can't even have that much money. No, I don't want it. Don't want it. Scam. Shoo. You can't even have 1 million Pokédollars in this game. It was not until Black and White that you could have more than 1 million Pokédollars. You can find a hidden Great Ball there. And this is a Pokemon Center, and in this Pokemon Center, there's a fisherman. And if you talk to him, he will give you a Ultra, which you can be able to catch certain Pokemon as Magikarp and Tentacool. And I think you can also fish up Quillfishes if that fisherman calls you. See what our mom bought for us actually. She bought a super potion to us actually, so that's pretty nice. But anyway, I'm going to end things off right here, so I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a rating, feel free to leave a comment, and also feel free to follow me on Twitter. And next time, we're going through the Union Cave. I'll see you guys then. Hej då!